this episode, we first go to have darshan of Khatu Sham, form of Babarik, and then we go to Vrindavan and visit the holy city of Shri Krishna.
So we have a long bus journey. It's very hot in here. And we have to edit some video. We're having a pit stop. I'm undecided if I should consume something.
We are drinking water here. Tip top.
Khatu Sham, the name of Babarik. The story goes that he was blessed that in Kali Yuga he would be worshipped as Sham. One version of the story, he wanted to get the blessings of Krishna, and his mother was laughing, saying all the yogis want blessing of Krishna. It's very difficult, but if you get killed by him, he will go straight with a boat. So he made his goal be killed by Krishna. That's why he did a lot of tapasya and got the blessings of Devi. Ma Siddhidatri gave him the 3 arrows, by which he became so powerful that Krishna actually came to him to defeat him, because if he would have participated in the Mahabharata war, he would have defeated everybody, as he made a vow that he would always fight for the Dusar.
Yeah, how much?
And that was a problem because he would have switched all the time. First he would have fought with the weaker one till they became stronger. Then he would have changed the side, would have fought again with the weaker one till they have become stronger. He would have again switched the side till they become stronger. So he would have kept on fighting and would have killed everybody, and in the end probably only he would have been left. Krishna went to him in disguise and asked him about his arrows, and was like basically hiding one leaf underneath his foot and said, if you're really so powerful, shoot down all the leaves from this tree. So Babarik had the sankalpa, the intention to get all the leaves. He shoot, and the arrow took all the leaves. And then it went in front of his foot, and he was turning around because he wanted to get the last leaf. So Krishna knew that Babarik's arrows are really powerful. And that's when he took out the Sudarshana and killed him. I heard about the saint here, so I'm looking with this man now for the saint Ganesh Baba. This is the Samadhi place of Ganesh Baba. His Duni, but there was nothing available, and so we walked straight away back to the group.
Where we are going right now, the place where they found the head.
Guruji just explained the story of the Shila of Khatu-Sham, which is the head of Barbarik, which was beheaded by Krishna. And that head was found here in this place. There was a peepal tree on this higher level, and while the cows were grazing, milk started to flow in abundance from them. And as people were observing this miracle over and over again, they started to dig, and then they found the head or the Shila of Khatu-Sham, and then installed it in the temple which we saw before. After this we had a late lunch and drove a few hours further. Jagadev, after many hours of driving, I don't know how many, 4, 3, 5, 16, I don't know, many hours driving, I thought we're gonna come to a very remote, quiet place. Will you hear this one?
We are going to a safari here in a city called Alvar.
Sunrise.
Chalo, chalo!
The unicorn was the best. Absolutely the best.
After the amazing tiger safari without tigers, we waited till everybody was ready, packed the buses and left for Vrindavan. After a few hours of driving, we reached finally Vrindavan and met with the whole international Bhakti Marga family. We had lunch and started to do Govardhan Parikrama. When you walk along the Parikrama path, you see a lot of people who pay their respects and their reverence by doing constant prostrations. Govardhan is Lord Krishna himself. It is the mountain which he has lifted to protect all the inhabitants of Vraj.
It was Darshan. It was 11 February 2021. And when I was in front of him taking darshan, I started to saw a small child. And I was for sure surprised. And then Guruji, after 2 days, he went in Mauritius. And then when he came back, I asked, Guruji, I saw a child during darshan. You transformed somehow yourself. I was not seeing you anymore, I was seeing the child. And he smiled and he said, you have seen Giridhar Gopal. And I asked him, why did you show me? He said, simple, just to focus on him. It's amazing.
This is a very famous place in Govardhan. This is a place where Saint Surdas himself used to sit and create his poems. And this is the tree. Original tree is in a glass box. So this is the tree under which Vallabhacharya himself used to sit and create his japa. And this is the child of that original tree. And she's doing that she's right now the samadhi of Surdas. This is samadhi.
Now we are Kusum Sarovar, where Radha Krishna performed some pastimes, picking flowers, making garlands, enjoying themselves.
There are three main, let's say, leaders associated to it. First, the Radha and the Gopis all used to come here to collect the flowers to then offer to Krishna. Second, that this is where Narada wanted to participate in Ras Leela, but he could not because he didn't have the body of a female. So similarly, like Gopeshwar Mahadev, he had his own solution. He dipped inside the water here and he became female, so his body became female, so then he could also participate in the Ras Leela. He got this Ras Bhav. And third, it is also here allegedly where he compiled the Narada Bhakti Sutras, which Gurudev has given commentary on.
This is the holy Radha Kund, and behind is Shama Kund. They're beautifully illuminated because it's Kartik months. The story of Radha Kund is related to the Leela when Lord Krishna killed the demon Aristasura, which was a bull demon. Radha asked Krishna after the killing of the demon to purify himself in the holy rivers. And so Lord Krishna hit the ground with his lotus feet, from which all the holy rivers sprang forth and filled up a kund. After that, Radha also dug a hole with her bangles, and the rivers filled up also her holy pond. It is said that whoever takes a dip in those holy ponds is blessed with transcendental divine love for God.
So here is the Samadhi of Raghunath Das Goswami, which is one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, 6 Goswamis of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We're taking the message and bringing Parishrama to the same Samadhi. And just here, when you come out of this mandir on the right side, there is the Bhajan Kutir of Janava Mata, who is said to be the reincarnation of Revati, who is the wife of Balaram. And she's one of the only female gurus, Diksha gurus that have ever been in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, but she's very venerated and considered to be like the mother of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, very saintly guru from the time of Mahaprabhu. And in that place there, where she has the Bhajan Kutir, is also where Krishna appeared to her.
The resident pilgrimage is finished. We moved away from the last place and we came to Vrindavan, and suddenly everybody was here. It's nice to meet a lot of people and to have a full program.
One of these can keep away hundreds of the other ones.
New day has started and we left again for Govardhan Parikrama to visit different temples and places. This is the oldest temple in Vrindavan. It's Sri Radha Madha Mohan Temple, and it is said to have been built by the grandson of Sri Krishna. On the way you meet so many beautiful people. When you look in their eyes, you can see that they overflow with love for God. First we went to Radha Damodar temple. We are here in Radha Damodar temple.
It was founded in 1542 by Jiva Goswami. The deity, the main one that is there, that you're seeing in the video, is the one that Rupa Goswami gave to Jiva Goswami. It's also a famous place because Prabhupada spent 6 years here before leaving and going to America to spread and found ISKCON.
The Bhajan Kutir is there.
Bhajan Kutir is there. There is the Samadhi place of Jiva Goswami, of Rupa Goswami, of Krishna Kaviraj Das, and of Bhugarbha Goswami also. And actually,
Pushpa
also
Samadhi of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati and many more. When I went for parikrama, I met this man, and even though I didn't understand everything he was saying, I really enjoyed his beautiful smile.
Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, a Jeev Gosai, যে দামোদর প্রকটিয়া আর এই चैतन्य चरितमृत लिखा हुआ कृष्णदास कविराज और इसका गुरुदेव है रूप गोसाई आगे वाली यहाँ समझ है गोविंद जब चला गया यहाँ से करोली तब आके यहाँ बैठ के भजन किया रूप गोसाई ये जीव उसके शिष्य है आगे वाला रूप है और आपका मदन मोहन टीला है ना उसमें सुना तो नहीं जय परिक्रमा लगाता था उसका परिक्रमा का है
Here is the Samadhi of Rupa Goswami.
I will build the vlog, yeah!
While walking from one temple to the next, we visited just some small random houses where some saints have lived. Sri Radha Shyam Sundar is a really beautiful deity and a very beautiful story of Dukhe Krishna, who received from Radha's heart herself the deity of Krishna. Krishna gave this shawl to his Babaji. And again we went to visit another Babaji who received a shawl from Krishna himself. This is an old mirror temple, and this couple, they're singing so nicely. In every corner, the name of the Lord is being chanted. And on the other side, there's also a lot of chaos. Our last visit for today is the beautiful temple of Radharaman. We're in the beautiful Radharaman temple here. Super beautiful. It's founded by Goswami Bhatta Chaitanya Prabhu. When he left, he went to Nepal and he took 12 saligrams with him. But then after he went back, he thought that he's not worthy of it, so he put them back, and the saligrams are said to have jumped back into his bag, and that happened a few times, so he understood that actually they want to be worshipped by him. So that's how he brought the saligrams here, and he founded the temple. but he had always one desire. He wanted to worship the deity, he wanted to worship Krishna, he wanted to dress him.
So one day when we went there was 11 salagrams and the 12th one became Radharaman. And it's a super beautiful day. And what I love the most is Guruji's eyes when he looks at Radharaman. They're amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Before the day ends and we go back to the ashram, let us see how we can summarize the experience of Vrindavan.
Bro, you've seen enough monkeys.
Vrindavan in one word.
Tight.
Saintly.
Amazing. Good. Amazing.
Traffic jam.
Super nice. Jai Jai Sri Radhe Nitai Gaur Harival.
I have to think.
Jai Sri Radhe. Crowded. Happy. Just love. Love. Radha Radha. Radhe.
Because it's a place of contrast.
Very good.
Intense.
Super.
Sehr gut.
Vrindakund.
Amazing. Amazing.
Rich in experience, rich in experience.
Acceptance.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Crazy. It's beautiful.
Amazing. It's rich in Bhagavan's grace.
Extra. Amazing.
Radhe!
Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe.
Guruji.
Amazing. Thumbs up.
Blowing.
Bahut sundar.
Amazing.
Love.
It's not accurate.
Just love. I don't know.
Intense.
Love.
Eau de toilettes.
Ooh.
Fragrance.
The beauty of this is that these cups, they are made out of clay, so you can actually drink and then just throw them. It won't pollute anything because it just goes back to earth, not like a plastic.
And finally we reach back to the ashram where by now a lot of devotees from all over the world have arrived and they're looking forward to welcome Guruji.